Hello, my name is Jordan Matin with the Matin Real Estate Group, and thank you so much for hiring myself and my team for the job of selling your property. I just want to go over a couple of different things. Now that you've signed a contract or you're preparing to sign a contract, what the next steps are going to be in the process. I want to make sure that you know that you can always reach out to me directly, my phone number. You guys should have my number on your paperwork. And of course, you can always email me, call me. I'm very good about getting back to people. If I don't pick up, I usually call back within an hour. I'm also very good on text message. So I just want to make sure that we're providing the best customer service, and in that, going over some of the next steps, okay? So at this point, you just signed a contract, or you're about to sign a contract, and there's a couple things that are gonna be happening. First things first, you'll be seeing some spray paint in front of the house. That will be where the listing sign is gonna go. What they're doing is they're checking for electrical or plumbing so that when they stake it in, it doesn't, pop any plumbing. If you're not getting a sign, don't worry about it. We're not getting a sign. But if you are, that's what that is, okay? And on that sign will be what's called a perma flyer, and it's a hard board. We don't do flyers. We do perma flyers, and there's not going to be a price on it. The reason why is we want people to contact us directly. We're the salespeople, and so by putting on a price or having flyers, people don't call us. I want people to call us so I can sell them. That's what you've hired us for. Okay. A couple of things that you'll also be seeing is an electronic signature program called DocuSign. DocuSign is a phenomenal program, and what it does is it allows you to sign electronically through a signature program. Now, if there's two sellers on the property or on that two owners, we need to have two email addresses, and they each have to sign. Okay, so how DocuSign works is this: you get an email. It says to review documents. If it's your first time, it will pop open and say, "Do you agree to sign electronically?" They're not saying, "Do you agree to whatever Jordan's sending you?" All they're saying is that, "Do you agree to use our program?" You click yes, confirm, and then the document will pop open. Okay, you click start. The first time you do it, it'll ask you for a signature. It doesn't matter if it's sloppy, pretty, whatever. It's aesthetic. It's a contract. No one's ever going to see it. So pick one. Start the process, and at the very end, you click confirm signing. Now, once everyone that's on that document clicks confirm signing, I automatically get a copy emailed to me, and you will automatically be able to save a copy for your records. Okay. Now, if there's two people on it, Mr. Buyer and Mr. Seller and Mrs. Seller, right? And Mr. Seller is signed, but Mrs. Seller hasn't. We won't get a copy until Mrs. Seller signs and hits confirm signing, or both have hit confirm signing. Once they've both been done, then we get a copy. Okay, so it's important that you know how that works. 100% of our clients use DocuSign because it's 100% effective, it's completely secure, and makes your life totally simple, which is awesome. Photos and video. Okay, so what's going to be happening now is we're going to need to schedule a date for you to be able to have your photos and videos done. And our operations manager here at the team will be contacting you. We use a professional photographer and video production crew to be able to film our properties. We actually have them here on staff. They're phenomenal. They've been trained by some master teachers here at the local colleges. And so we've been able to bring that in-house. And so we'll set that time period up with you and get that scheduled on the docs. Okay, what's important is that the home looks is cleaned up as best as possible. The countertops are cleared off. Exterior looks as great, and really want to make sure that those photos and the video are, the beds are made, everything looks phenomenal. Okay, the best it possibly can be is for photos and video. That's absolutely essential. So we'll be reaching out for that. Live dates are always Thursday evenings, and we always make them Thursday evenings because if it goes live when it's going on the MLS and marketed and shows up. It goes live Thursday night, automated emails to all buyers that are looking and are on email programs, which almost everyone is these days, get sent out Friday morning, and then they can schedule and have time to look Saturday and Sunday. That's why we do that, okay? So we always go live Thursday evenings, okay? Open houses are also on the weekend. Now, you will not see me do an open house, okay? My team of buyer's agents does the open houses, and we have several that are licensed They're with our team. They are specialized in working with buyers. And what these people do is they'll call hundreds of homes around the neighborhood to get people to come to the open house. They'll contact the top brokers around. They will also contact our database to find people that are looking to move into the area. And so we aggressively market. We stomp pavement, we call people. We also door knock. It's a very aggressive way of marketing, but I want you to know that as far as the open house comes, you won't see myself there. You'll most likely see one of our buyer's agents there. They work with us, they're phenomenal, and they're trained to be able to do these to a very high level, which is phenomenal. So sign listing, sign in the yard. We do the signs in the yard, I talked about that earlier. Perma flyers on flyers, I talked about that. Weekly reports. Okay, so every Wednesday we have a weekly report out, and the weekly reports, they look templated, they're not templated. We actually manually create these, and there's a lot of work that goes into each and every one. So what does it go over? Well, the MLS gives us information to show how many views are online. I wanna make sure that, you know, when we're marketing something, I want to see the lead measure and the lag measure. The lead measure is how many people are looking online. The lag measure is people coming to the house and writing offers, right? So by knowing what activities are working, I can better, I can improve my activities, okay, to allow us to be able to see what's happening. So we check the MLS. We want to see how many people are seeing it on Zillow. We want to see how many people are seeing it on the video if we have a video. We want to see how many people are looking at the videos. We want to see you know, what the showings have been, how many people have been seeing the home and showing the home, and what their feedback has been. Also, what's happening in the local market and what's happening in the total market overview. All of these things will be attached. We're also going to attach a listing, a full listing, to show you what we're marketing as far as the MLS goes. I want you to look over that to make sure that everything we have in there is correct. Although we do our best, we're not perfect, and we want to make sure that what we're broadcasting to the world is correct. So please, please, please take a moment to review the MLS sheet there. Showing suite. Last thing I want to talk about a showing suite. We want to make sure that we're communicating with the agents that are showing those properties. Most of our clients will have a lockbox on the property. And when somebody comes and uses a lockbox, an email is automatically sent to us. So first of all, we know who these people are. Only licensed real estate brokers can get in there unless it's a contractor that you've expressly given us permission to give a one-day code. Okay, so a realtor showing this home, we get automatically notified. They should be calling you and asking you for permission. Now, for these showings, unless it's a vacant home. In that case, we kind of let them into certain time periods. Once they show the home, they're going to start getting a 3-day drip program where there's an email and email and email each day asking for feedback. And it's a simple feedback, you know, how is the condition of the home? How is the exterior of the home? How is the interior of the home? What did you think about the price? Was there things that we could have improved on? And give us some notes. Now, that said, the moment that they click submit, it's automatically sent to you. I don't write these, I do receive them, and our clients really like to get that feedback. That said, sometimes they're not very nice. Most of the time agents are just trying to give you information, they're working and they're just trying to, you know, get them out as quickly as possible. Sometimes they can be, you know, they seem rude. You know, maybe that there's a smell in the home from smoking or a cat. Maybe they don't like the, you know, painting that your grandmother did. I want to again say that they don't come from me, but people really want to get the feedback, and so that's something to be aware of. We also take that feedback and put it into the weekly reports. So if you miss one, don't worry about it. We'll make sure that you know how many showings are happening and how many feedbacks are happening. Okay, and lastly, communication. Communication is customer service. Customer service is communication. So I want you to know that as my client, you can call me, you can text me, you can email me. If I don't pick up when you call, I will call back, as long as it's not like super late, 8, 9, 10 in the evening, or super early. But I want to make sure that I respond to you quickly and appropriately. That's what you've hired me for. It's not just to sell the home, but also to be available to answer any questions for you. And if you feel like you're not getting that service, please let us know. I want to make sure that we do the best job possible for you. But you're always welcome to text or email me, or of course contact our operations manager here on staff, who can answer any of your questions as well. Again, thank you so much for hiring my team and myself for the job of selling your home, and I look forward to seeing you close in the next coming months.